What's up everybody, it is Colin here, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to make profitable affiliate marketing campaigns using paid traffic. So as I focus on paid traffic, I've made a small little summary of the most important aspects you need to take care of to have profitable affiliate marketing campaigns. So let's have a look. Basically, I divide the process into a front end section and a back end section. It's not the normal front end and back end that you're used to, but this is just to make a little bit more sense out of it. So the front end part is on, let's say, the Facebook Ads Manager part. As soon as the person has clicked on the ad, everything onwards is what I call the back end in this scenario. So to get profitable affiliate marketing campaigns, we need to look at the front end foundation. So as platforms like Facebook work on an auction system, you would need a high click-through rate. This means that your offer, your ad is relevant to the audience, so Facebook will favor it for a good user experience. Also, CTR plays a huge role in getting the CPM down. It is, out of all the factors, I think the most important factor to get a low CPM, the cost per 1,000 impressions. The cost per click is based on the cost per 1,000 impressions. So if you get a high CTR, you get a low CPM, and as a result, you get a low CPC. This way, you will be able to send more offers to the backend, which will make more offers, more clicks to the backend, which ensure that the odds of success will either be, if your CPC is 3 times as low as normal, you get 3 times as much traffic. So the odds of profitability are very much increased. So to answer your question probably, how do I get a high CTR? Either make or test more headlines, or make or test more copy, or make or test more images. So those are the 3 variants that influence the click-through rate, which is very important. So what you have to take into consideration is the audience size. So if you're going to run a campaign to an audience size of 10,000, you will run out of reach, impressions real quick, because the audience is relatively small. If you have an audience size of 10 million, just take into consideration this is very scalable, but it also takes a little bit of a larger budget to test. When we do scale, we have the 2 options where I made the video about scaling on YouTube. We have vertical scaling and horizontal scaling. Basically, there are 2 methods and there's not one pattern that works best. So I get often the question, what is the best method to scale? The best method to scale is what you're most comfortable with. Within the Facebook Ads Manager, running paid traffic on Facebook, you have multiple choices. What I usually like to do is I don't touch a winning campaign, I duplicate and then I straight scale that specific ad set. But you could also straight scale the control ad set. There is a large variety of options. However, scaling is usually a way to extend your profit margins. It will bring in more cash. However, as soon as you scale, usually ROI goes down. And that has to do with the auction system. If you have one specific flow of traffic, let's say 100 clicks, and you get that for a 10-cent CPC, if you want 1,000 clicks, you have to bid more to get more traffic. So it's not weird if the CPC goes up from 11 to 12, maybe even 13 cents, because you want more traffic. This is all specific to the interest, the age, the gender, the location, the language, the placement. Every variable that you put on the ad set level will directly influence the cost per click. Because it's an auction, the more people bid on that specific audience, the higher the CPC will be, because the higher the CPM will be. The only influential factor other than the auction system would be to get an insanely high CTR, make your ad more relevant so Facebook actually wants to show it more because it gives a good user experience. It is probably more relevant to your audience. So when we look at the backend, we have basically 2 metrics that we need to work with, which is landing page click-through rate and offer conversion rate. So as we are promoting affiliate campaigns, odds are that you cannot direct link, meaning when I put in the website URL on the ad level in Facebook Ads Manager, I'm not able to put in the affiliate link. Facebook doesn't like this. It's against the terms of service. So what will happen is they will either not approve your campaign or they will ban your ad account, which is probably not what we want to do. So all affiliate marketing campaigns are run through a so-called bridge page, a page between the offer and the actual traffic source, which in this example is Facebook ads, and we'll make sure that the customer or the potential customer ends at the offer. Obviously, not everybody is going to click through the landing page. So to optimize the landing page for the highest click-through rate will lead to more profitable campaigns. Because if the landing page click-through rate gets higher, more people are going to see the offer. If 5% is the conversion rate on the offer and 100 people see it, you get 5 conversions. If 200 people see it, you get 10 conversions. So more clicks, either through a lower CPC or a higher landing page CTR, will get you more profit or even take you from negative ROI into profits. So that is a very important metric to look at. If you run sweepstakes on Facebook or Instagram, I have a bridge page template available in my Facebook group, which you can get for free, which ensures you the highest CTR, basically. So I've tested thousands of campaigns, right? And the template I made will be very effective for those sweepstake campaigns. When we look at the offer conversion rate, we basically have two options. Either we use an offer and it has a good CR, or it doesn't have a good CR and we change something. What do we change if it's not good? So we can put in a different offer to see if it converts better. So what you could do if you use a tracker, you could add it to the rotation and the tracker will distribute the clicks over the different offers to see what converts best. That's what I usually do. What you could also do if you're convinced and your affiliate manager tells you the offer has been converting really well for others, you could change the questions on your landing page or even on your ad copy. Because if you're going to angle it in the wrong way, so use the wrong copy, it's not going to work. So for instance, let's say you use a clickbait copy, right? You're going to say, thousands of people in the United States are getting free cameras. Get yours now. A lot of people are going to click, right? Then the copy is an advertorial, saying some fake news text about obtaining a free, let's say, Canon camera, right? Then they click through the bridge, they land on the offer, and then it says, get a coupon for $200 to get $1,000 worth for your new camera. It's not really how you told it would be. It's very misleading because you told it would be free and now they have to pay. So the angle, the warm-up, the engagement in the funnel is not good. So there's a disconnect. You'll get a very low CPC, lots of traffic to the lander, high CTR, and then almost 0% conversion rate because the flow doesn't flow. So if you would say 20 people per day get a huge discount on their Canon camera, the CPC will be a lot higher because not everybody wants a discount. But the people who click through the lander, the conversion rate will be normal. So it depends on how the flow is going. When we look at the actual business, there are 3 things really important to keep making profitable affiliate marketing campaigns on paid traffic, which is cash flow. As long as the affiliate network hasn't paid you, you need to be able to pay for the ads. If you can't, you're fucked and everything comes to a stop, which we don't want. So you always want to manage your cash flow really well. That's why you usually want to get information from the network how to be paid weekly as soon as possible. Usually it's a threshold, maybe I think the lowest one is $100, the highest one is $5,000. You need to hit the threshold to be paid weekly. And that could either be weekly net 1, net 3, 5, 7, 9, 14 or 15, whatever. It means after week's end, the net starts a couple of days. So you will never be paid the same day unless you have a very specific agreement. This system, the front end, the back end, the scaling, everything to take into consideration you would make into a system. The use of systems will save you time. So what I do when I launch my sweepstake campaigns is the following system. Look up the audience size first in Ads Manager. Then I pause the Ads Manager part. I put in the offer in the tracker. I build the lander, get the images, edit the images, then push all this information into Ads Manager, launch the campaign. That's my system. If I would do it any other way, it will probably take me twice as long to launch a campaign. If you have a system, you can rinse and repeat. That way you ensure maximum effectivity combined with maximum efficiency. You cannot copy somebody else's system. You can to begin with, but it's very likely it's not going to work for you because we all have different preferences and we all have different ways we like to work. So you have to pay attention. Grab somebody else's system and then try to optimize it to your own specific needs. That way you're guaranteed the odds of success. Then the last part is the most crucial part that every affiliate marketer has to master, which is be able to see patterns. As soon as you apply a noticeable pattern into your system, you're going to be printing money. And that is serious, because if I put $1 in and I get $1.20 out, I'm going to spend every fucking penny I have because I know it will be times 1.2. which is amazing. It's not the best ROI, but for a beginner, I'll take it. If I spend $1 million and I do 200,000 in profit, I'm happy with that. You can say, would you rather spend 100,000 and make 200,000 and leave 900,000 in the bank, or spend 1 million and make 1.2 million? Then on one hand, the profit is only 100,000 and you only spent 100,000. So your ROI is 100%. On the other one, it's 20%, but you make double the money. And that's the power of cash flow and the power of money. As soon as you start spending big, ROI will go down because you need to bid more. All the influences from outside, it will disturb your system a little bit. But as soon as you notice the pattern, so a pattern could be a specific copy, a specific audience that performs well, a specific network, it's usually a combination of things. So for me, the patterns I look for is certain niches which have a high conversion rate, high click-through rate, certain days of the week, certain days of the year that work really well. And I keep my tracker data for 3 years. So I can always look back at what happened last Christmas, what happened last Valentine's Day, or the month before Valentine's Day, because that's what usually happens, right? Which angles worked really well? How does that work together? And that's what I'm teaching in my mastermind right now, is how to find the variable that is not working. So when you look at the pattern, the click-through rate is good, the landing page click-through rate is good, but the offer doesn't convert. What do we do? How do we find the solutions? And that is by recognizing patterns. So to make the most profitable affiliate marketing campaigns, you need to understand the front end. You need to understand the back end and make use of the audience size. You need to know how to scale your campaigns to make more money. You need to manage your cash flow, create systems, and find patterns. If you're able to do that, you'll be a highly successful affiliate marketer. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and I will see you guys in the next video.